And looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball, for sure. Just a joy to watch. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this is part of Morant's role as a guard. He's responsible for finding the open man.
Morant against Wall. Out to Leonard for three. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Now Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 3. Here's Adams. Bane, the pass to Morant. That three's off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Leonard. The kick out to Morris. Back to Leonard. George outside. Jacks up a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Now here's Bane. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bane.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? George passes to Wall. Morris for 3. Here's Zubac. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Leonard on the take. And Leonard with the strong finish.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Pass to Brooks. And here's Bane. Lets it fly. Adams controls the rebound and the putback.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Wall against Morant. Now here's George. This one for 3. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And it's Adams missing.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
The kick out to Morris. Back to George. Here's the 3. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Left side Morant. Adams, the pass to Bane. Jackson outside. Left side Morant. The 3 is up. The Clippers grab the miss. In transition, here come the Clippers. Leonard for 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
With a smooth jumper and unwavering confidence, Leonard's able to consistently convert from downtown.
On the wing, Bane. Jackson outside. On the wing, Brooks. Lots of room. Offensive board. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Memphis. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's George. Here's Morris. Goes back up. Here's Zubac. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Outside Bain. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a...
Please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And so in the game for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point. Morant. And there's the rejection. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. With the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Kicks it to George. Pass to Zubac. Back to Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard right side. Three-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Morant with it. Checked by Wall. To the paint. And stolen by Leonard. To the middle. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
There's the drive, and George with the jam.
And reminding everyone of his athleticism, George can still get up and drop the hammer.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Out to Leonard. Zubac passes to Leonard. George outside. Ball against Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Steven Adams.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
Ball against Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Up top, Wall. Pounded by Morant. Morris for 3. Offensive rebound. Out to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Wall. George for 3, and the basket's good with the assist from Wall. George has got 8. Well, you talk about Wall's speed, Richard. There aren't too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D off balance, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Leonard outside. Right side Wall. George against Bain. Out to Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Bain against George. Morris, left side. George against Bain. Pass to Leonard. Fires, high post. Brooks with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
From deep, Bain. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. And George launches it from deep. Here's Wall, and here's Morris. Back to Wall. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Leonard against Brooks. Left side Bain. Lets the 3 fly. Not going to go that time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Clippers on top, leading by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Timeout called. Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
Here's Conchar. Drains the triple. Conchar's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Clippers trail. Jackson outside. Pass to Powell. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Jones, the pass to Green. Here's Aldama, covered by Covington. And slammed it home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line. On Robert Covington.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or 2 ahead of the defense.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Jackson against Jones. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Driving inside. Powell with a steal. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Now here's Green. Jones with the ball. Defended by Jackson. Here's Aldama. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Kicks it out to Kennard. The shot, no good. Green with the defensive effort. Outside Jones. Here's Aldama. And the layup is good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled in keeping things very simple. Solid in setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Powell's shot is off. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Conchar. Green for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Covington passes to Kennard. Let's go with a three. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Jones with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Puts up a three. Kennard with the rebound. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Covington passes to Batum. Kennard with it. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go. Pass to Conchar. Here's Tillman. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Takes the three. Gets the three to fall. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Jones against Jackson. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Outside for Green. The three ball. He buries it from three. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Batum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Shooting for LA.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies up 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Nicholas Batum out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Wall in at the point guard. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Outside for Brooks.
Blocking foul call on Marcus Morris. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Morant outside. And it's Morant missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Wall against Morant. There's Jackson with the three. Here's Brooks. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Outside Wall. Pass to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
The hands of Kawhi are huge, and they help him palm the ball, slam it with ease.
Here's Morant.
Oh, wow! Okay, I didn't see that coming. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And Wall, here we go. Leonard finds George. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Wall on the take. Morris for 3. Back to Wall. George passes to Morris. The 3 is up. And George with the basket on the assist from Morris.
With an efficient jump shot and limitless confidence, man. I'll tell you what, George is a threat from just about anywhere on the floor.
Outside for Brooks. Banked it in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Ball with it, guarded by Morant. Pass to George.
Yeah, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies. That's good from George.
At the line for 2.
George hits them both.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Morant against Wall. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Wall, the pass to George. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Pass to Adams. Back to Payne. And here's Adams. Guarded by Batum. Jackson for 3. Hits the three-pointer. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistently.
The kick out to Morris. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And there's the lob and the dunk by Jackson.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
Leonard outside. Looking to end the run. Fires in the triple. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Jackson on the wing. Back to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Brooks right side. It's stolen by Wall.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Jackson, pass to Morant. And here's Bain. Up top, Jackson. Leonard defending. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Ball no good. Adams with the ball. From deep three-point range, offline. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one.
You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the three, the small forward.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. He kicks to McDaniels. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Outside, Russell. Out to Edwards. Passes to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Fires from deep. Another miss by Minnesota. The Grizzlies on offense. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this was a step in the right direction.
And Minnesota has possession. Grizzlies making the shot. Russell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Bain against Towns. Stolen by Brooks. Morant with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. Lock at 6. And it's Brooks in the corner. All sorts of time. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Every time we watch Brooks, that jump shot looks a little more natural. And a little more consistent.
Russell looking around. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. Stolen by Jackson. Bain kicks to Morant. Adams outside. Out to Morant. Lets it go with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Left side, Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. Right side, Bain. 5 on the clock. And his first shot of the game, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Edwards against Bain. Russell kicks to Towns. Edwards. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Now here's Morant.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Outside, Russell. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Memphis leading. Brooks outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adams down low. Defended by Gobert. Bain kicks to Jackson. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards looking it over. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throw.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Gets it off. The shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
Please give a big round of applause.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Now, here's Bain. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And stolen by Russell. Towns, the pass to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. Nice shot by Gobert.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Gobert with the block. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Bain. And Towns throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Morant kicks to Bain. Here's Jackson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Now, here is Russell. Now, here's McDaniels. And here's Edwards from the arc. McDaniels finds Edwards. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Grizzlies ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now, Morant. Outside, Bain. Out to Morant. Edwards against Bain. Second chance shot. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bain. This one for 3. Here's Adams. Out to Morant. They shoot again. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Russell with the drive. Here's McDaniels. From outside, off the mark. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Brooks. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 5. The feed to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
To the inside. Bain dishes it to Adams. Off on the layup.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Towns with the second effort. Edwards against Morant. Towns wide open. Connects from 3-point range. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Payton for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Jackson has the open look. Drops in the tray.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the 3 with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
Outside Edwards. The pass to McDaniels. Tipped away. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. Thank you, David, and we'll be right.
14. The Timberwolves, 19.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid. Torian Prince is out there with Anderson. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. Here's Conchar. Kicks it out to Jones. For three. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Timberwolves leading by 5.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Here's McLaughlin. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Jones. Aldama passes to Concho. Reed with the block. Inside, here's Prince. Throws down the breakaway jam.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
And stolen by Prince. Here's McLaughlin, headed by Green. Right wing. Jones kicks to Green. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
2 on the clock. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Concho. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lets a floater go. No good that time. Good work defensively by Jones. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. This is it to Tillman for the tie. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's Prince on the wing. Crossed up the D perfectly. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Smart play by Prince. Attack the interior of this defense. Force them to close off the lane.
Jones kicks to Green. Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No problems knocking that one down. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
In rhythm, what a beautiful release by Danny Green. The catch and shoot, he has it to a science.
The kick out to Anderson. Prince wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Conchar. Back to Jones. To the right side. The pass to Aldama. Kicks it out to Jones. and they'll get another chance. Another shot. Reed with the block. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Jones, the pass to Concho. Back to Jones. They kick it out to Green. The rebound by Prince. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's Noel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Prince, the pass to Noel. Got it up. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
The previous play is under review.
It turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jackson dishes to Morant. Outside, Bain, 6 to shoot. Outside for Jackson, fires the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Answering back with a 3 of his own, Jackson has a calmness to his game, but he's a competitor.
Back to Edwards. Back to Russell. Here's the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Russell's got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Morant left side. And stolen by Russell. And now Minnesota on the fast break. That one falls. And now it's an 11-point Minnesota lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Timberwolves passing it around. It's Edwards on the wing. And they get it back. Pass to Russell. Clock at 4. From downtown. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Russell. Morant with the steal. Bain kicks to Brooks. Nice move. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Edwards with it. To the left side wing. Drives to the hoop. And he elevates with a slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And there's the foul. It's on time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
2:53 left to play in the final quarter.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Outside, Russell. All alone. And that one hits back iron.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Gobert against Morant. Bain passes to Morant. Now here's Adams. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Towns.
Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. Right side, Russell. Pass to McDaniels. From deep. That shot off the mark. And Memphis the other way now. It's stolen by Gobert. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Shoots from the corner. Gobert. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Outside Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Memphis the rebound.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Here's Minnesota. Edwards passes to Russell. Back to Edwards. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. And
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1. And here's Wall. Pass to Leonard. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Outside Wall. Leonard outside. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. George, a deep 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Here's Wall, following the score by Minnesota. And he can't get that one. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Edwards can't hit. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, B.A., because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Who wants one? Come on, let's hear it. Let's get loud right now for your Clippers.
Here's George. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Wall gets the bucket.
Well, make no mistake about it. John Wall's a point guard first, but he shows you right there, I can work without it and be ready to rise and fire.
Now here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Edwards finds Russell. Can't hit that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Wall. Morris outside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Minnesota in the lead. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Leonard outside. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Well, he's got size and he has touch. It makes interior scoring easy for Kawhi Leonard.
Russell against Wall. Zubac with the steal. George, right side. Back to Leonard. Morris outside. Pass to Leonard. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Leonard's got his 2nd bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
To stop the drought. Gobert. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Outside Wall. George outside. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. And that'll tie this game up.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Wall against Towns. Back to Russell. Clock at 6. McDaniels finds Edwards. Over Leonard. Here's McDaniels. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
LA basketball.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wall against Edwards. Wall, the pass to George. From outside the arc. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Edwards. Out to the right wing. It's all tied in Los Angeles. And back to the start of the second quarter in...
Fans, your Clippers,
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Towns. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Edwards against George. Here's Gobert. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Now Wall. Out to Leonard. George outside. Poke loose. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Now here's Morris. George outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Morris. Here's the 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. Driving in. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
It's both from the stripe. Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Shot by Leonard, no good. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And it's Towns penetrating. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Pass to Wall from 10 feet away. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. To the inside. Here's Towns. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
One thing you have to respect is how efficient and consistent Cat is on the interior. This guy understands where his advantages lie.
Kicks it to George. Stolen by Russell. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Edwards with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
With the crossover, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
He hits the second from the line. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
A minute and a half left in the first half of this one. Russell to pass to Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
George outside. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Russell to pass to Edwards. McDaniels against Morris. The kick out to Edwards. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Edwards got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Russell against Jackson. Russell to pass to Towns. Inside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves.
Your Clippers, 23. The Timberwolves, 29.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for Minnesota, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Prince in at small forward. Here's McLaughlin. Over to the wing. Takes a 3. Covington grabs the board. The Clippers trail.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Here's Noel, defended by Jackson. Here's Reid. Soft touch off the glass. Reid's got his first 2 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Kennard. He has 6. Covington passes to Kennard. There's the 3. And it's Noel with a rebound. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that Stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, BA, the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Here's Noel. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Prince. Tipped.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Covington passes to Powell. And that misses. That would have put him up. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. To the paint. That's tipped. Jackson with it. Batum outside. For the lead. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Prince. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Anderson. Jacks up a 3. The shot off that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Covington passes to Batum. There's the block. And they get it back. Powell outside. Out to Covington for 3. And it's Noel with a rebound. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Down low. Here's Anderson. Yes, it's good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Kennard outside. Outside Covington. Back to Kennard. It's Covington on the wing. This for the tie! And the Clippers miss again.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. Finished off the break. Jackson's got his second basket.
Well, Reggie Jackson gets the steal, and not only that, thinks right away, let's get this to a teammate who's in transition.
Pass to Noel. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive, and he banks in the layup.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now here's Jackson. And here's Covington. Out to Powell. It'll count. He's off from 3. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves ahead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. the two-way threats of George and Leonard of the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the one. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's George. Pass to Morris. Back to George, and the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Russell. Now Towns. Pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. LA basketball.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Outside Wall. George outside. Out to Leonard. Takes the three. Clippers keep it alive. Morris for three. Stolen by Russell. Towns passes to McDaniels. Up top, Edwards. George defending. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Edwards against George. Morris outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. The offensive rebound. Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, you see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
Outside Wall. Pass to Zubats. Over Gobert. Tries to snap the cold streak. 5 to shoot. Ball for 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Boy, John Wall in his second season made only 3 threes. Look how much more comfortable from deep he is.
Russell against Wall. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard passes to George.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Leonard. From deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Wall. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Leonard passes to Morris. The Clippers rebound.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And here's Edwards outside. Offensive board. Towns. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. 1:16 left to play in the fourth. George for 3, and good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Russell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
You want D'Angelo Russell taking these shots. This guy is fearless.
Pass to Zubac. Now here's Morris. Covered by Towns. George for 3. Here's Zubac. Count it!
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
Anthony Edwards has all the skill and attributes to be one of the best in the league. But these are the moments, if you're going to be in that company, you've got to make foul shots.
And stolen by Edwards. Russell has the open look. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
Well, Russell is just absolutely fearless. He'll be the hero or the GOAT in that instance. Yes, sir, hero.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
You can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
Leonard for 3. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Thank you for joining.
For Doris.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. The shot by George, no good. Bain against Leonard. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Jackson in the corner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Wall against Morant. Kicks to Jackson. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac.
Grizzlies ball.
We're about 1 minute into the first. It's stolen by Wall. George with the ball. Now defended by Bain.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Jackson. He takes it in, and the rejection by Zubac. Nobody near George. And it's George again missing. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. From deep three-point range, and another miss by Memphis. Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now Brooks. Paul George missing from long range. Lets it go from deep. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now Morant. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Bain passes to Morant. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
In the corner, George with it. They could use a bucket. That doesn't go either for George.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Leonard kicks to Zubac. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Bain. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now George. Following the miss by John Morant from deep to the wing right side. And there's the pass to George. There's the three. That doesn't go either for George.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Brooks misses.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. In the corner, it's Payne. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers trail by 5. A 3 from Leonard. Good on the three-point shot.
Kawhi has really perfected that stroke, and he did not come into the league with that kind of skill or that kind of threat from the three-point line.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Morant with it.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Ball against Morant. Now Wall. A 3 from Leonard. That one misses. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up 4. And we'll be there.
And your Clippers Houston team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Payne and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, has got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Morant finds Brooks. Outside, Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Morant. Brooks outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. It's tipped. Payne passes to Adams. Memphis moving it around. Outside, Payne. To the paint. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Looking to get back on track here. And George with the stuff.
Showing off those long strides. Really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
Outside for Jackson. Payne against George. Brooks with no one around. The Grizzlies with another miss. Now the Clippers with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And they take the lead. Leonard's got 7 points. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Payne for 3.
And can you not love the tenacity of Leonard, one of the best defenders to enter the league in quite some time.
And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And now a 5-point Clipper lead. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Morant. And the rejection by Zubac. Morris outside. Passes it to Zubac. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
From deep, George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:58 left to play here in the half. Morant outside. to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Payne for 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds in the game. Launches a 3, and there's Paul George. And the assist by Leonard. George has got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles. Morant gets to Adams. Morant surveying the D. Pass to Bain to stop the run. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Wall passes to George. 1:03 left in the first half of the game. Back to Leonard. The tray. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside for Jackson. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Back to Leonard. There's the pass to Morris. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's hauled in by Zubats.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Morant reaches to Adams. Jackson has the open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. Leonard on the wing. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it fair. All right, David, thank you. We'll be
11.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Toronto is going with. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Luke Kennard out there with Robert Covington, and it's Batum in at the pivot spot manning the middle. It's stolen by Green. Jones with it. Guarded now by Jackson. They kick it out to Green. There's the triple. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Kennard. And there's the drive. And the layup falls. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good job by Kennard. He makes the read, and that's an impressive play just to get to the inside.
Passes to Green for the 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
3 points.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Jackson passes to Kennard. Covington kicks to Kennard. Into the lane. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Outside, Jones. Down low. They kick it out to Green. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Boy, if you're going to just hand him this shot, you might as well put a bow on it. Green loves the catch and shoot.
It's Jackson with the drive. And no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Green passes to Concho. Here's Eldama. They kick it out to Green. Jackson against Jones. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Tillman.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Outside for Jackson. And that one drops. And the Clippers lead by 8.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play. In the 2021 playoffs, you remember Reggie Jackson came up huge for the Clippers, averaging almost 18 points a game before they finally lost to the Suns in the Western Conference Final.
Tillman, and that one is stuffed right through.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Well, for Jackson, he earned himself a new contract, Brent, and starting point guard duties because of that playoff.
With both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George missing most of the 21-22 season, Reggie Jackson took the Clippers to the 8th seed in the West, carried a lot of the scoring load consistently for the Clippers, and he led the team in both points and assists.
The shot by Powell, no good. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Jones finds Green. From outside the arc, Kennard with the rebound. Clippers leading by 6. There's the dish to Batum. Back to Kennard. Covington down low. Guarded by Green. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Offline with his 3. Memphis has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Tillman, defended by Batum. Aldama passes to Tillman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. That one misses. Clippers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Morant outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in the driver's seat. Up. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Jones. Steven Adams is out there with Green. And it's Conchar into the 2-guard spot. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Leonard with the ball. Now Green defending. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Hits the 3-point bomb. Wall's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Clippers. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Clippers?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Outside for George. It's stolen by Adams. Bain against Morris. Bain passes to Adams. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, Adams, with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
Wall looking for an opening. outside. George on deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bain passes to Morant. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Green dishes to Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points for John Morant.
Man, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
On the wing, Morris. Pass to Leonard. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Morant finds Jackson. Out to Morant. On the wing, Green. 4 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Ball against Morant. Lets the 3 fly. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Ball passes to George.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
8 away. And Wall kicks to George. Up top, Morris. Guarded by Jackson. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Good. And the Clippers lead by 6.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant passes to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Leonard kicks to George. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. And it's Memphis the other way.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Leonard and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Jackson down low. He's against Morris. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And no problem having Green take big shots in big games. He's been tested.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to George. Fires the 3. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by George.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
So the Clippers with the win. Some good moments. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
And these are two high high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Russell. Outside McDaniels. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Boy, was that some by-the-book basketball or what? Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and then finishes strong. From one end to the other, perfect.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And he gets that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Moran against Russell. Outside Bane. Brooks outside. Back to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Russell finds McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Russell from outside. The rebound by Jackson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Moran. And then Moran with the jam.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Russell. Here's Gobert. They need this. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Brooks, the pass to Moran. Outside for Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot. There's Jackson with the 3. It's not going to go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Desmond Bane.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Memphis leading. And here's Moran. And he lays it up and in. Moran's got 6.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
1:36 left in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Back to Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Russell.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he sinks the second. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Oh, hey, how about that?
Big time right there. Big time.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Now here's Morant. He's got 7. On the wing, Bain. Back to Morant. Adams inside. Defended by Gobert. There's Jackson with the 3. Here's Adams. And at last, they get one to fall. Adams has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Off target from 3-point range. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Outside Russell. Deflects the pass. On the break. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Russell from outside. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause for the Pups.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. So it's Minnesota now. After the basket by Memphis, Russell finds McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Russell with the ball. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Russell from outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morant with it. Russell covering. Brooks from outside. Sends it home from 3-point land. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Outside for Morant. There's the triple. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. And just the combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Here's Edwards. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Edwards has got 8.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. The 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Brooks. Morant with it. Russell covering. And rejected.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Now here's Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the corner. Towns can't get it to go.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Brooks finds Morant. Brooks against Edwards. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. From the arc. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Outside Edwards. Oh, and Jackson with the block. They get it back. Another shot. And here's Edwards. Towns for 3. Kept alive. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Moran against Russell. Jackson for 3. Memphis the rebound. Outside for Brooks. Edwards against Bain. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bain's got his first points of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Russell with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Good work defensively by Brooks. Memphis has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And it's Morant missing. The 3. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Jones. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Grizzlies out in front, running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for the Grizzlies, Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then it's Green. And it's Aldama in at the 4.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Well, Memphis shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Pass to Conchar. Lets a 3 fly. Unable to get that one. To the paint. To the inside. Anderson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside. Green. Here's Aldama. Clock at 6. Here's Tillman. Pass to Aldama.
Minnesota foul. Torian Prince. First personal foul. First team foul.
Minnesota on D.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Here's Aldama. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jones up top. Pass to Tillman. That one a little long. Oh, got a piece of it. Inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Xavier taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Prince can't hit.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Here's Aldama. Pass to Jones. From deep three-point range.
Grizzlies foul. Xavier
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Outside, Green. Pass to Conchar. Here's Aldama. Right side, Jones. From downtown. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Now here's Reed. Hangs. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Reed's got his first 2 points of the night.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Oh, ripped away. Here's Noel. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Noel's got his first points in this one.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Conchar. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Noel. Outside, Anderson. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's Noel. No luck on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Aldama. On the wing, Jones. Here's Aldama. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
From deep. Noel, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jones. Here's Aldama. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Noel. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Grizzlies. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And 1/4 to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. The three is up. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Jackson outside. Pass to Brooks. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here's McDaniels. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, Edwards looked almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Now Morant. Brooks outside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Jackson against Towns. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Payne against Edwards. Outside for Russell. 4 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Now here's Brooks. Outside Morant. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Towns down low. Adams is there. Edwards for 3. Buries it from 3. Edwards has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Grizzlies.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stopped.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Steven Adams.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight.
Now here's Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Outside Russell. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Morant. Brooks outside. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Pass to Towns. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Moran against McDaniels. Outside Moran. Ooh, it's stolen away. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
Focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Driving in. And there's Edwards on the assist by Russell.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now here's Wall. Outside, George. And stolen by Russell. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from George. Leonard looking over the floor. It's George on the wing. Outside, Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Over Russell. Wall's shot is off.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Now George, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Wall. Outside, Russell. The kick out to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
And the pass to Morris. Here's Zubac. The kick out to Wall. Up top, Morris. Launches it. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels defending. It's Wall with the drive. Leonard, that's for 2. Trying to get something going. Zubac. And at last, they get one to fall.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Edwards, that's good.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Wall against Russell. And here's George for three. Here's Zubats. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And Russell gets it to go.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Outside, George pass to Morris. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Basket counts.
It's a shot we don't see a lot anymore. But Kawhi is an old school player, still using that mid-range jumper.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here's Wall after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 5.
A guy who's made only 25% on threes in college, Kawhi's range has increased as much as anyone's.
Now, here is Russell. He kicks it to Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards with the stop.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Russell against Wall. Out to Morris. Zubats against Gobert. A three from Morris. That shot no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Now here's Wall. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. 8-point game. And the wide open shot from Morris. Sinks the triple. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So looking it over. Out to Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Leonard the pass to George. Here's Wall. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Edwards drawing the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Right side, Leonard. Wall against Russell. Right side, Leonard. Back to Wall. 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be a Rudy Gobert.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Now, here is Russell. Left side, Edwards. It's stolen by Morris. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. And here's Leonard from three. Morris outside, shoots the three. Minnesota with the rebound. To the paint, here's Towns. And the rejection by Zubats. Towns with it, guarded now by Morris. Here's Russell, second chance effort, feeds to Gobert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Clippers trail by 4. And Wall kicks to Morris. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Morris has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Los Angeles. Russell passes to Edwards. Oh!
Yes!
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the second quarter. The kick out to Wall. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Well, Greg, we see it, folks. The coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just
The ruling on the floor stands.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
He's an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Nice move. And the rejection by Zubats. 3 on 3. Wall dishes to Morris. Wall with it, picked up by Edwards. And here's George for 3. Here's Zubats. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Ivica Zubats taking 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. They get the rebound. Russell passes to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. The Clippers trail. Outside for George. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard on the wing. Back to Morris from downtown. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard with the steal. Morris inside. Towns on him, and Leonard has it in the corner. A miss that time would have put him up. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Minnesota on top, leading by a point. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't...
20.
you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's Kennard in at the 3 slot. Clock at 6. Here's McLaughlin. Batum grabs the miss. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. The lead is 2. Count the basket. Batum's got his first bucket in this one.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Pass to McLaughlin. Fires for 3. That shot misses.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And the dunk by Powell.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. Prince, that's for 2. And that one goes long.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And the Timberwolves call time. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A 3 from Anderson. The Clippers grab the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Covington. Nifty move. The shot missing. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Inside. There's Noel. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. He doesn't have what he wants. Keep the ball moving.
And the Clippers call time here.
One more time for your Timberwolves, Dexter. Timeout for the Clippers. Time to get up and make some noise for your
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
One more time for your Timberwolves.
Jackson down low. Powell, no one around him. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Good D by Covington.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Batum. Sweet move. The rebound by Prince. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the inside. McLaughlin up and in on the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And the Clippers call time here.
Give a round of applause to your Timberwolves.
Clippers leading by 4. Outside for Jackson. And the Clippers miss again. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Here's the pass to McLaughlin. Stolen by Jackson. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Batum. Shot clock at 6. No one near him. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. no defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And it's Prince penetrating.
Coming into the league, Prince really had to work on his ball handling. Now he's able to use it to draw fouls.
Minnesota shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Torian Prince. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Clippers leading by 3. Jackson looking around. The dish to Covington. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
Yeah, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubats is checked in for Batum. Leonard comes in for Luke Kennard. Paul George is checked in for Norman Powell. And John Wall subbed in for Jackson. Back to Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Russell against Wall. George passes to Covington. Outside for George. Wall against Russell. Outside Leonard. The 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. For the lead. Good, and as this goes to town. Edwards got 16 points.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the speedest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3s. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Wall, outside, George. The tray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He gets it in there. Now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
George looking around. Deep. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Plenty of space. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 3rd assist on the night. George against Edwards. Here we go. The power on that throw-down.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Morris outside, from outside the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Wall passes to Zubac. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Edwards against George. Russell from long range. Clippers trail by 8. Morris kicks to Zubac. Outside for George. Here's the 3. And the Clippers miss again.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Outside, Wall. Over Russell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Wall passes to Leonard. Minnesota with the rebound.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Ball against Russell. Here's McDaniels. Those 3-pointers off the mark. 3 on 3. Leonard with no one around. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And he gets it back. Outside for George. From deep 3-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Out to the right wing. All with it. He's picked up by Russell. It's deflected. And Wall kicks to Morris. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, important points from Morris. When he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Edwards looking it over. Tries the spin move. Russell passes to Edwards. 4 on the clock. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Morris. Jacks up a 3. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
Outside, Edwards. Kicks to Russell. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.